Erikson's 8 stages of development. Erikson was a psychologist who developed the theory on psychosocial development. Erikson's 8 stages of development are experienced from infancy to late adulthood. Trust versus mistrust is the first stage in the theory. It occurs during the first year of life. The infant relies solely on their primary caregiver for reliable care, stability, and a nurturing environment. If the infant does not experience a nurturing environment, they will develop fear and mistrust. The second stage, autonomy versus shame and doubt, occurs during 1 to 3 years of age. During this time, a child is learning of their abilities. Children need parents to support them and have patience with them as they explore what they can do on their own. During this stage, children are learning of their will, and independence needs to be encouraged. If parents over-control or lash out when the child fails, the child will develop shame and doubt. The third stage, initiative versus guilt, is set during preschool years, 3 to 5 years of age. Children are learning to take initiative to accomplish tasks or activities on their own. They are developing independence, and children are inquisitive and may begin to ask questions. If they are made to feel like a nuisance, it could make children develop guilt. During this stage, children can develop negative behaviors, which develops from frustration about tasks they may not be able to complete. Industry versus inferiority is the first stage, which will occur from 6 years to puberty. During this stage, children are learning new skills. If they cannot manage it, it could lead to feelings of inferiority. These years are critical in building self-confidence in young kids. If they are not successful, it will lead to low self-esteem. Identity versus role confusion is the 5th stage. It happens between 10 to 20 years of age. Adolescents are trying to figure out their values, beliefs, and goals in life. During this stage, adolescents form an identity, and if they fail to identify what their place is in society, it can lead to role confusion. Intimacy versus isolation is the 6th stage, which occurs during your 20s and 30s. During this stage, young adults begin to form relationships, leading to long-term commitments. Avoidance of relationships, intimacy, and commitments can lead to isolation. Generativity versus stagnation is the 7th stage. It occurs during your 40s and 50s. During this stage, we raise our children and settle down. We contribute to society by raising our children and succeeding in our jobs. If we don't succeed, we feel stagnant. Integrity versus despair is the 8th stage. This stage occurs around 60 years of age and onward. It is the final stage. As we become older, we look back at our accomplishments, and if we feel we have succeeded in our goals, then we develop integrity. However, if feelings arise about unaccomplished goals and dissatisfaction occurs, then despair will develop. Despair can become depression and hopelessness. With integrity, wisdom is achieved. Wisdom will allow to look at life with a sense of closure. Erikson's theory is relatable, and in my belief it is very accurate. It relates well to the age groups. Erikson's 8 stages of development does not include how one stage runs into the other. Erikson's theory is an overview of the stages in life you may go through and experience. Erikson was a German-born American psychologist and physioanalyst. He is best known for the 8 stages of psychosocial developmental theory he introduced. He was influenced by Freud's teachings, but he believed that we develop throughout our lifespan. where Freud believed we stop developing by age 5.